MP.
Let's get this win, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's MP. And there's Porzingis. And it's Springer in at the 2 spot. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
In this one, guys, MP and Ja Morant going head-to-head. And this is the opening chapter. The first time these two have ever played against one another in the NBA.
You think about the raw athleticism that Ja Morant brings to the table. One of the toughest players to contain off the dribble. And once he gets in close, he can finish over anybody.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here. Or maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
Putting in the work to find a high percentage shot. MP knows what he's doing.
Morant with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Richard. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
There's Morant after the basket by Boston. It's Smart. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And here's MP for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
And the Celtics with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. MP kicks to Tatum. Up again, and it's Brown on the follow.
Finessing his way inside for the board and the score. How about the effort from Brown?
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant finds Bane.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
And he makes the first. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, They got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
Outside Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
What vision from MP.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis, trailing by 5. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Man, did you see Ja Morant fly through the air on that play?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's MP. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Brown with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by MP.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, MP with a screen on Bane. Tatum, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now on the court is your Hype Squad.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Clark, who's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Williams. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Smart subbed in. He's checked in for Boston. MP comes in for Jaylen Brown. Backing up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
The other thing they have in common is that killer instinct. Every one of these guys wants the ball down low. They want to be the #1 option on every trip down the court.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's MP. And it's Cornette in at center, locking down the middle. The Grizzlies with another miss. Boston leading by 11. The pass to MP. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Passes it to Kennard. The 3. Drops in the tray. Kennard's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
What a first game between MP and his opposition. They have played each other even so far.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smart. Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 8. And here is MP. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Don't let MP get hot from there. He can turn it up.
MP against Smart. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the rock.
Here's Kennard. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Marcus Smart. MP outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Richards. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Pass to Morant. Payton for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
MP strong inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jackson. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
3 points.
MP's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. From deep 3-point territory. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their 3-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
To say we like what we've seen from MP so far, that's an understatement. This kid is prolific, and he has such a winning attitude on and off the floor.
To come into the NBA and play like he has, it sets a really high standard for the other first-year guys.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Celtics.
They look like they attended the shooting school of Dr. Onilovich. Great touch from the perimeter. I'm looking in the mirror.
I'm not exactly sure that school is... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins. As we begin the second half, it's his first trip to the line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
No good on the free throw.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
That one misses. Great. For a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good, Bain.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
The Grizzlies trail by 12.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
His third personal foul. 13 foul.
On defense, Boston. Now here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Here's Morant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 6 points for him.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
A three from MP. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Morant drives in and finished up by Morant.
I love how tenacious Ja Morant is. When he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Morant against MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Count the basket. Morant's got 10.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
The three from MP. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldama. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics leading by 11. And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early. And he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
MP against Morant. MP passes to Tatum. Fires it up. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Richards got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark. Checked in for the Grizzlies. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. MP comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Jackson. Clark kicks to Smart. Back to Clark. In the corner, Kennard with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
Here's Kennard. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by MP. Pass to Pritchard. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Tillman's checked in. There's Smart. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kennard.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break. Look at MP finish through the contact, kept his composure the entire time.
Outside, Smart. To the middle. Bain passes to Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. Boston leading by 6. Here's Tillman. Banked in off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Outside, Smart. Jackson has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Get down, fans. On the court is your house ball.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Marcus Smart. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Morant. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Jackson, a screen on MP. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morant.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Brown outside. The pass to Springer. Celtics passing it around. Richards no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Aldama. Morant outside. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
MP is doing it all in this one.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now Morant. Shoots over Richards. And another basket for Memphis.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
MP against Morant. Richards passes to Springer. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. He gets it in there. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the three.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 7. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now, he begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Payne for three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Jackson against MP. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Jackson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Three on the clock. And here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 32 points in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
From past the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.